In this episode, I put into comparison the brand new GoPro Mission 1 Pro and almost 2 years old Insta360 Ace Pro 2. You might say that this is unfair battle because GoPro Mission 1 Pro is much more advanced. It got almost 40% larger sensor. It can film in 10-bit color. Actually, everything is much newer than it is on Insta360 Ace Pro 2. But Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a few aces in its sleeves and it's excellent accessories. So in today's episode, I'm using close-up lenses that I attach to Ace Pro 2, and let's find out which one of these cameras is better fits for the vlogging needs. It's a golden hours, absolutely perfect light. I'm staying here on the dunes. We have pretty windy weather today, so it's also the good chance to compare what is the voice compensation and what is the wind cancellation on both of these cameras, and also see how both of these cameras are actually compared to each other when you are filming in automatic mode. So let's start first with the parameters, because I'm filming now using 4K 30 FPS. All video settings are absolutely default. There's only one thing that on Ace Pro 2 I attached the close-up lens and I had to manually select that this lens has been attached. On GoPro Mission 1 Pro nothing has been attached. I'm just using the same 4K 30 FPS like you would be using when you just turn on the camera, except that I'm using high bit rate and 10-bit color. On the paper, when we compare these two cameras, GoPro Mission 1 Pro actually should destroy Insta360 Ace Pro 2 completely. But when we compare these videos on the screen, especially on the large screen, then we start seeing different details. For example, on the preview, I can see much more details on the Ace Pro 2. We know that Insta360 cameras sometimes tend to make the videos more highlighted than they are in the reality. GoPro Mission 1 Pro is completely new firmware. We know that this firmware might still have different bugs, and perhaps the new update will come in the next weeks. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't compare these two cameras. And now let's do another test, because at the moment I'm filming using 1x zoom. So actually this is 100% cropping. I'm not doing anything with this video, filming just in 4K 30 FPS. But let's do one trick and switch to 2x and see which one of these cameras can actually do better for vlogging things. Both cameras claim to have lossless zoom. So I enabled lossless zoom and let's compare them. So I set both cameras to 2x zoom and now just pointed the camera to myself, and let's see, what do you think, guys? Where do you see more details? Just again the reminder that Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is using the close-up lens, while on GoPro Mission 1 Pro it's more like the cropping and everything will be in the focus. It's absolutely perfect light to film the episode here today. The only thing, it's a wind, and the wind is coming from that direction. It's actually a good chance to verify if the wind cancellation works good on both cameras. We know that Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a special mic coverage, and I must say that among all the action cameras that I have, and I just recently compared all three of these cameras including the Action 6, the sound I like the most coming from Insta360 Ace Pro 2 due to much better wind cancelling and actually enhancement of the voice. GoPro Mission 1 Pro claimed that they have absolutely new system of the mics with a special noise cancelling. While performing tests recently, honestly I didn't find that actually wind cancellation works really good. I was trying different modes, including auto gain, including special GoPro mode, voice focusing and wind reduction. So just guys, let me know what do you think currently in this comparison. This one will be really interesting because of one of the most promoted thing of the new GoPro Mission 1 Pro was actually open gate and filming in 8K. Now both cameras has been switched to 8K. Insta360 Ace Pro 2 was actually the first action camera, and 8K on Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is really usable if you compare it with other cameras. On GoPro Mission 1 Pro I haven't been tested yet 8K so thoroughly because this camera only with me for approximately 10 days. So let's crop this video and we will compare how it looks. So now I'm cropping this video to 200% while editing, and let's compare where do you see more pixels. Both cameras support true log format. On GoPro Mission 1 Pro it is updated GP log, actually it's called GP log 2. Insta360 Ace Pro 2 it is still iLog, but we should take into account that this is 2 years old camera. Also both of these cameras has a special flat color profile. This color profile has a lower contrast and lower saturation of the colors, and if you would like to grade your color just a little bit in the post or just leave it as it is, I would highly recommend. I really like to use a flat color profile on Insta360 Ace Pro 2. On GoPro Mission 1 Pro it looks less noticeable. I've been testing it for the last couple of days, but what do you think, guys, when you put together these two cameras filming in flat profile? The big advantage of GoPro Mission 1 Pro is its robustness, because first of all, it's underwater protection. This GoPro Mission 1 Pro without protection underwater housing up to 20 meters, pretty much the same like the DJI Action 6. The battery on GoPro Mission 1 Pro is just insane. Recently I've been filming time lapse for 5.5 hours continuous shooting. I didn't test it yet in 4K, but I must say that among all the cameras that I've been trying in the past without power bank, GoPro Mission 1 Pro definitely has a very improved battery. None of these cameras has overheating issues. The last time that I had an overheating with the cameras, it was with GoPro 11 around 3 years ago, but none of the modern action cameras still have overheating problems. And for both of these cameras, you can purchase photography grip if you like the photography with action cameras. The only thing is that for GoPro Mission 1 Pro, it will be just point and shoot, just like a piece of plastic with a metal, non-specific connectivity to the camera. While on Insta360 Ace Pro 2, it's a special photography grip that is connecting to the camera using the USB, and you have the control, you have the dial for zooming in and zooming out. You have a special button that allows you to take the shot. And in general, this photography grip for Insta360 Ace Pro 2 feels more professional. Also, it has a built-in battery that actually double your battery of your camera. And perhaps the biggest difference between these cameras is the price, because currently you can purchase Insta360 Ace Pro 2 with 2 batteries for less than $400. And additionally, if you want to purchase this close-up lens, you will just pay additionally approximately $60 or so. GoPro Mission 1 Pro costs $700. If you have the subscription for GoPro, but for more than 1 year, then you get the discount, I think $100 or so. But still, it sounds really expensive as for the action camera. But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think? Also, these cameras support time-lapse, hyperlapse, time shift, different modes with the light, start shooting mode. But GoPro Mission 1 Pro has absolutely insane slow motion, because it allows you to film in 1080p up to 960 FPS, which is actually 32 times slower than 30 FPS. And this is absolutely insane. The slow motion in 4K on GoPro Mission 1 Pro allows you to film up to 240 FPS. So guys, I really hope that you found this breakdown of the features and comparison really helpful for you. If you didn't decide if you want to purchase one camera or another, I hope this episode will help you. Stay tuned, because more interesting videos are coming very soon. And see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.